protect us. But through all of the darkness, you have also seen moments of hope. You have created moments of hope, marching against inequality, helping neighbors in need, finding ways to come together even while far apart, choosing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris to lead us forward. Yes, this convention was a celebration of them, but mostly it was a celebration of you. Everything you've done these last 6 months, these last 4 years, and everything we are going to do together in November and beyond to restore the soul of our nation. Tonight's after party is one last hurrah before we get back to work, because you know better than anyone, there is a whole lot of work to be done. So let's make tonight count, right? Here's how it's going to work. Just like the convention was held for every American across all of America, this after party is too. Throughout the night, we are going to be dropping in on friends to see how they're throwing down. I love a throwdown. And I'm going to be back periodically to check in and see how you're doing and tell you what you can do to make sure our next party is a victory party. And how sweet will that be, by the way? So invite all your friends and let's get this party started. Here to open the night is our fearless leader, party chairman, Tom Perez.
Hi, Tom Perez, chair of the Democratic Party, and for tonight's purposes, chair of the Democratic After Party. First of all, I want to say a special congratulations to my good friends Joe Biden and Kamala Harris on accepting our party's nomination to be President and Vice President of the United States. What a historic evening, what a historic week, and we have more work to do, and we will do it together. Now, let me lay out the ground rules for tonight's after party. Rule number 1, dance like no one's watching, then vote like you threw out your back and you need your health care, and you will need your health care. And don't forget to vote. Go to iwillvote.com and make sure you vote, and make sure all your friends who are eligible to vote do the same thing. Rule number 2, it takes 2 to tango, and it takes 270 to win. Rule number 3, nobody puts baby in a corner, but you know what? We can put Biden in the Oval Office. Rule number 4, look both ways before crossing Kamala. Rule number 5, give Trump the boot, then rally. And rule number 6, and this comes from those immortal philosophers, the Beastie Boys, you got to fight for your right to party. And we will have that right tonight. And we will have a great night tonight. And let's have some fun tonight. And let's get right back to work tomorrow. And remember, our unity is our greatest strength. It is Donald Trump's worst nightmare. Let's give him a lot of nightmarish nights. Let's make sure he doesn't sleep. Let's rebuild our economy, and let's rebuild the soul of America. Let's make history together by electing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Onward. Let's do it together.
Well, thank you, After Party Chairman Perez. And greetings, friends. The 2020 DNC has been full of twists and turns with an action-packed new installment every day this week. It's a Joe Biden telenovela. You could call it a telejovela. We started the week with melodrama. Wait, did I say melodrama? No, I meant Michelle Obama. Will her remarks be speech-napped again? Well, only time will tell. Since then, we've seen every archetype. The hotshot influencer Jim Clyburn, the romantic Prince Royce, the power couple Steph and Aisha Curry, the intrepid justice seeker Sally Yates. You'll also recall a shocking diagnosis from a doctor. That is right, Dr. Jill Biden diagnosing this country's future. And the people at home cheered after the thrilling return of Gabby Gibbons, a survivor who continues to come back stronger than ever. Who could have guessed Colin Powell was a double agent this whole time? I know! Straight out of a telenovela, right? Plus, passionate monologues from 17 young elected leaders, each playing a different yet crucial role in the unfolding storyline of this country. Cameos from an ensemble of working people across 57 states and territories. Talk about an all-star cast, right? And though they might have seemed like foes at the beginning of this season, Vice President Biden has teamed up with Kamala Harris, Senator from California and daughter of immigrants. And speaking of immigrants' families, the Sanchezes share their inspiring story without leaving a single dry eye among our enraptured viewers. Except perhaps one heartless viewer at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, or as it is now known, Black Lives Matters Plaza. Finally, everyone's talking about the return of a fan favorite, the leading man himself who left the role of El Presidente in 2017. Since then, beyond the political drama, real issues have been at stake. COVID-19 has demonstrated the weakness of our current leaders and the strength of our frontline workers. We've lost civil rights trailblazers like John Lewis and friendly opponents like John McCain. But the legacy of their legendary roles lives on. And we've been left speechless by a grave injustice that is best honored with a moment of reverent silence, followed by a lifetime of concrete action. When Joseph Robinette Malarkey Biden Jr., the Delaware darling, the vaunted Veep, the mask crusader and crusader for masks, was a young Democratic nominee at our darkest hour, he knew he would need Democrats, Republicans, and independents to help defeat El Patron, the dastardly rich villain occupying the White House. Well, rich, so he says. Will their efforts succeed? As with any great telejovela, we leave you on a classic cliffhanger. Show up to vote on November 3rd to find out what happens next.
Thank you so much for that helpful and hilarious recap, Jaime. I cannot wait for the next episode of our telejovela. I hope we see the end of El Patron once and for all. Speaking of Patron, I should probably eat something after downing all those margaritas. I wish I could from the kitchen of our next two guests. Please welcome the first female Iron Chef, Cora, and her music producer, director, women's rights advocate wife, Cora Ehrlich. Take it away, ladies.
Welcome to our after party. I'm Cora. And I'm Cora Ehrlich. And we are celebrating. Yes, we are celebrating Vice President Joe Biden and Senator Harris becoming a team that is going to rebuild America. And we're so excited. And we are going to walk you through a delicious Joe Biden-inspired snack and an incredible cocktail. These are my Joe Biden-inspired No Malarkey Nachos. And for my drink, I have the Yes We Can cocktail. So what's in the nachos is I've got pita chips. I actually do like to do a Mediterranean version with pita chips, feta cheese. It's got tomatoes and peppers and pepperoncinis and all kinds of Kalamata olives, all kinds of yumminess. They're so delicious. And it's such a nice change from your regular standard nachos. And my Yes You Can and Yes We Can cocktail is pomegranate juice. It's got vodka. It's got a little pineapple juice, a squeeze of lime, and some soda. And I'm going to pour mine here, and here we go. We are celebrating. We are Making history. Herstory. And you know what? We know something about breaking glass ceilings because you are one of the first female Grammy Award-winning producers in the music industry. And of course, I'm the first female Iron Chef. And you know what's so great about my recipes is they're so healthy and good for you, just like they are for America. And we're all going to need a good detox when Trump is out of the White House. So grab these recipes. They are delicious. They are yummy. And you know what? I don't know about you, but I am hungry for change. Oh, definitely. I'm digging it now. And I am thirsty for change. And I know all of us are. So all I can say now is, let's go, Joe!
Okay, that was amazing. And the party is just getting started. Coming up next is, actually, I'm going to let this one be a surprise. Watch.
everyone. I'm so excited to be here at the DNC After Party. It is awesome. It looks just like my living room and there are no people, which is my favorite kind of party. Yay. Anyway, I made my own shirt, which is very exciting because I wanted to support the campaign, and I was just a little impatient about waiting for a shirt. So I went on like a little Sunday, little crafty kind of thing, and I made my own shirt, and I made a shirt for Jonathan. So I can't wait to see how it looks on him. He's putting it on right now, so we'll see. Jonathan?
I think there's been a mistake.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I really think so.
Mm-mm.
Do I need to come out?
Yeah, I just told everybody about it. You gotta come out. I think you look so good.
Yeah. I hope you know I love you.
Good.
I see you're wearing the baseball tee I talked about.
Oh, did you want to wear a baseball tee?
Yeah, in a men's size.
Oh, well, yours is a men's size.
Extra small.
No.
Yes. This is one of the advantages of mail-in voting. You don't have to wait in line wearing a tie-dyed shirt that your significant other made.
I think you look so good. Come on, you're a tie-dye guy.
Thank you. Oh gosh, I don't want to be that guy. But you can celebrate and
can
support
be
any
tie-dye
way
guy.
that you want. If you want to be tie-dye guy, maybe there's something else you're good at. I made a billboard to promote the Biden-Harris campaign.
You
But
did.
it's too
It
big to
wasn't the
drag
best
in.
idea for
That would
this
scratch
thing.
the floors and stuff.
Yeah, it was too big, doesn't fit through the door and everything, but it was a great idea in another way to support the campaign. So support however you can and in whatever way you want. And if you need information on how to vote where you are, text VOTE to 30330.
Or as the cool kids are doing it, text VOTE to 30330.
That's what I just said.
It's just a fancier way. I have no idea what cool kids
Why
do.
is it
I've never
fancier?
been one. It's just, just one of those things.
I think mine was a little bit clearer.
Could be. Or just call your friends and family and make sure that
Tell
they
them
vote.
to vote. Make sure, remind them. Vote by mail. Vote.
Send
in
them all
person.
tie-dyed shirts.
Send them all tie-dyed.
They'll
shirts.
never talk to you. I love it.
Yes,
I do love
they
it.
will talk to you.
They will.
You don't like it?
No, it's beautiful.
I love it.
I love it.
You
I
look
love
great.
you.
I love you. Vote!
Hey, how y'all feeling? Hope you're enjoying the after party. It's Jason George here from Grey's Anatomy and Station 19. Listen, my friends and family are inside keeping the after party kind of rocking, and it's a little loud. So I came out here so we could talk a little bit, because I wanted to give you all kind of a, one-man pep rally. Look, you might know me from putting out make-believe fires in Seattle, but tonight, I wanted to shout out my home state of Virginia. That's right, I was born and raised in Virginia Beach. I'm my mother. I'm a public school teacher and union leader. My father was a Navy veteran stationed out of Norfolk. They worked tirelessly to teach me and my brothers the importance of service, advocating for others, and working together, which is what we've had to do this year, and what we have to do this election, work together. But listen, my Virginia roots run even deeper than that. I am a UVA alum, wahoo wah. Although once you move out to California, practically any team from Virginia feels like the home team. Well, almost. Because Virginia, it really is still my home. My wife and I still have family in Virginia. We come back to visit at least a couple times a year, well, during normal years anyway. But it seems like every time I come back, Virginia has gotten a little bit more purple. And this year, it's one of the most important battleground states in the country. So to all my fellow Virginians and everyone who lives in a swing state, I don't have to tell you that the results of this year's presidential election will depend largely on whether you, your friends, and your family vote. But even if you don't live in a battleground state, that doesn't mean you get to sit out this election. Nah, it don't work like that. Look, there's a safe, easy way you can play a big role in the places that will decide this election, no matter where you live. Making calls and sending text messages. With in-person canvassing largely on hold, making calls and sending texts to voters is going to be one of the best ways to persuade swing voters and boost turnout leading up to November. And it doesn't matter where in the country you're calling or texting from. Look, you can get in touch directly with voters in Virginia, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Arizona, whatever battleground state you choose. So to learn how you can get involved, text JOIN to 30330 right now. Go ahead, party isn't going to stop right now. Just go ahead and text JOIN to 30330. But listen, you might not think that you live in a battleground state, but I promise you, even the so-called safe states have battleground counties. There's always something happening up and down the ballot that deserves attention. If you have concerns about law enforcement or education, those decisions are largely made by state and local elected officials. Whether it's a congressional race, a state legislature seat, or a city comptroller runoff, just about every state has a competitive election where you can make a meaningful difference. All you have to do is pick a race and pick up the phone. In a year with thousands of crucial elections, this whole country is a battleground. As you join the fight, the best tool in your arsenal is your vote. So go to iwillvote.com to make sure you're registered to vote. But your voice is an equally important tool. So text JOIN to 30330 to make sure it's heard. Much love to Virginia. Much love to all the swing states. Now, get back to your after party. I know I will.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you for putting out fires on TV, including, hopefully, the hot mess being broadcast from the current White House. Now go enjoy the rest of your after party. Now, as you all know, every party has its guest of honor, and I think ours just walked in. I'd recognize that smile anywhere, and it looks like he brought his own ice cream. Yeah, that's definitely him. I am so excited to welcome a man who needs no introduction, but has gotten a week's worth of one anyway, the next president of the United States, Joe Biden.
Hey, everybody, it's Joe. I want to thank you for an incredible week, a historic week. We got to hear from the voices who will define our future and nominate one of the toughest fighters I know to be our next vice president, Kamala Harris. And early tonight, I was my deep and humbling honor to accept the Democratic nomination for President of the United States. I promise Kamala and I are going to have your backs every single day if we have the honor of being elected this November. But this isn't our campaign, it's yours. We need your help. In a moment, you hear more from our team about how you can get involved between now and November 3rd. But tonight, enjoy the after party. I brought my own snack, ice cream. Thank you all. God bless you, and may God protect our troops.
Hi, I'm Anatol, National Director of States Organizing. And first off, thank you, Vice President Biden, for dropping by our party. And thanks to all of you for being here tonight. Your support is truly the backbone of our campaign. But, as you know, we're far from done, and we still need your help. So I want to talk about how you can stay in this fight right up until Election Day. Over these final months, we need to talk to as many voters as possible about what's at stake in this election. Voters in important battleground states, but also our friends and our family. We also need to make sure that they are educated in the ways that they can vote in their state, and we need to do that every day from now until Election Day. That's where you come in. We need your help getting that job done. We need you joining virtual phone banks and text banks to talk to those voters in the all-important battleground states, and downloading the Vote Joe app, a really cool app for your phone that allows you to reach out to your friends and your family about what's at stake in this election and to ensure they're prepared to vote. So take out your phone and text JOIN, that's JOIN, to 30330 to find a virtual phone bank or text bank and to download the Vote Joe app to join this team and to get this job done. Again, that's JOIN to 30330. I'll close how I began. Thank you for everything you've done, and thank you for everything that you will do for this campaign. It has been an honor, and it's been wonderful celebrating the nomination of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. But just imagine how wonderful it'll be celebrating their election. Now let's go make that happen.
Thank you so much, Anatol. I cannot wait to get more involved in this campaign. For now, though, I have to introduce our next guest, Aubrey Plaza, who you probably know from her role on Parks and Recreation. Now, it may not seem like it, but Aubrey and Joe Biden have a lot in common. Not only are they both from Delaware, he's made a career of public service, and she's made a career playing public servants. And I do mean public servants, plural. Playing April Ludgate wasn't the end of Aubrey's TV government career. She also played Vice President Aaron Burr in an episode of Drunk History about his duel with Alexander Hamilton. God, she was great in that episode. Someone should make it into a musical or something. All right, without further ado, please welcome Aubrey Plaza.
Hi, everyone. Aubrey Plaza here. You know, back in 2018, I was voted most famous person from Delaware by DelawareOnline.com. And I thought I'd have a few years to live it up, but this whole week, all I'm hearing is Joe Biden this and Joe Biden that. And Joe Biden's going to save the country from the worst economic crisis of a generation and the worst health crisis of a generation. Joe's going to do this and Joe's going to do that. Well, I'm having my own crisis. Am I still the most famous person in Delaware? I guess there's only one way to find out. A totally unscientific poll of people I know from Delaware. Let's cold call some Delawareans.
Aubrey, we can't have a Wilmington Drama League reunion every month.
Yes, we can, but that's not why I'm calling. I have a question for you. In your mind, if you had to choose, who is more famous? Me or Joe Biden?
Without question, Joe Biden.
How about we try my other friend, Neil?
Hello?
Neil Casey.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
Great.
A quick Delaware question for you.
This is a settled issue. Scrapple is way better than pork roll. Pork roll is New Jersey garbage.
Yeah, no, that's not why I'm calling. I agree, though. Who is more famous, me or Joe Biden?
Joe Biden. It's a no-brainer. He's going to be the next president of the United States.
Well, obviously, Neil is insane, and I feel bad for him. Let's just try a random Delawarean, someone I don't know.
Hello?
Hi, to whom am I speaking?
I'm Elena Deladon.
Elena, nice to meet you. I have a quick question. Who do you think is the most famous? Wait a minute, did you just say Elena Deladon, like the WNBA player?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess you're pretty well known too, actually. But you know who I am, right? Aubrey Plaza from TV and movies?
No, not really.
Not really? You never watched Parks and Rec? Huh? April Ludgate? Legion. Too busy shooting hoops for any screen time, Elena? Question. I'm doing a poll. Who do you think is more famous? Me or Joe Biden?
Joe Biden. No contest. He's going to be the next president of the...
Fourth time's a charm. Let's just hope it's not an actor or an athlete.
Hello, this is Senator Chris Coons.
Damn it!
Aubrey, great to hear from you. Are you really excited about Joe?
Yes. Look, I know there's a lot of hubbub around how he's going to save the soul of the country and save lives and save people from having to think about politics all the time. But on that note, I just have a question for you, Senator. Who do you think is more famous? Really, me or Joe Biden?
Aubrey, did you help pass the Affordable Care Act?
No.
Aubrey, are you the Democratic nominee for president?
No, I don't think so.
Aubrey, did you get the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Barack Obama?
No, I think I'd remember that.
So, Aubrey, let's just face the facts. You're wonderful. We're very proud of you here in Delaware, but Joe was the 47th Vice President of the United States. He's beyond famous. He's going to be our next president, and he's going to be great.
You know what? Forget it.
But wait. My daughter's a huge fan of Grumpy Cat. Could I please just have an autograph?
You want me to sign an autograph through the computer? You're insane. Well, it's official. Joe Biden is the most famous person from Delaware. Good for him. But Delaware is just one state. Even though it's the best state, we need Joe to win all 50 states. So I'm counting on you. Text your friends, get registered, get out there, and let's get this Delawarean in the White House. And then go on DelawareOnline.com and vote for Aubrey Plaza for most famous person in Delaware in 2021.
Sorry about that, Aubrey. Wow. Seems like Aubrey could use a little space after that. Let's leave her alone for a minute. Instead, we're going to check in with someone who has even more ambitious plans for her after party. She is arguably the greatest American figure skater of all time, Michelle Kwan, everybody.
Hey everybody, it's Michelle Kwan, Olympic figure skater. I thought I would take the after party at my ice rink. So I realized that sadly, I think I have a few things in common with Donald Trump. He likes to go in circles. In our respective fields, Russia has great influence, and he thinks he's a master of spins, all right? Master of spins. So this is what I'm thinking. Okay, so that's where the similarities end. And that's why I'm so proud to support Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I've known Joe Biden for many years as a senior advisor for the Department of State and as well as a public diplomacy envoy. He's fought for Americans. He's dedicated his entire life in public service, fighting for Affordable Care Act with President Obama, Violence Against Women's Act, fought against the NRA. He will be an incredible president, especially with Kamala by his side. So he can't win without you guys, so make sure you're registered to vote, run to the polls, skate to the polls, get it done. And I'm going to pass it to Alyssa Milano, who is going to give us a toast.
Thank you so much, everybody. I'm so happy to see you. I'm Alyssa Milano, and it is my opinion that no after party is complete without a little toast. Hear what I'm saying? And with the year that we have had, there are so many people we could raise our glasses to. But tonight, I want to recognize the people who have been and who still are on the front line of the fight against COVID-19. America's healthcare workers and essential workers. So this is a personal one for me. I started to feel sick back in March, and at first I thought it was nothing. I felt fatigued, I had a low-grade fever and a splitting headache, my tummy hurt, and I told myself that it was just nothing, but then it got worse. My body began to ache so much that it hurt to stand, and my heart rate went up, and I couldn't bring it down even if I was sitting still, and the worst part of all of it was when I couldn't breathe. And it was literally the scariest weeks of my life. My doctors and the medical staff at West Hills Hospital were my lifeline. When I was quarantined at home, they answered my questions over video chat. And when I went into the hospital, they were there. They were there to treat me, but also, to put a hand on my shoulder and tell me that I was going to be okay. My story is just one of millions, and I know how incredibly fortunate I am to have health insurance and the ability to stay home from work while I recovered. For too many people paid sick leave, and access to quality medical care are still not guaranteed. Joe Biden is working on that, by the way. And I also know that I'm not alone in my gratitude for the doctors and nurses who are fighting this virus, because for 6 months now, half a year, our medical professionals have been working without enough PPE, without enough funding, without enough support or enough sleep. And in my opinion, they've been put in a virtually impossible position. And they've just risen to the challenge with grit and grace and unbelievable strength. And for 6 months now, we've been looking for ways to say thank you. We've made signs, we've donated pizza and meals and banged on pots and pans and cheered from our balconies and our front porches. And all of that is so very important. But we owe our healthcare workers more than just our thanks. We owe our healthcare workers a national testing infrastructure that is both effective and accessible. We owe them the masks and gowns and hospital beds and equipment that they need to do their jobs safely. We owe them science-based leadership. And we owe the same to all the essential workers, bus drivers, delivery drivers, grocery store clerks, sanitation workers, and emergency personnel who go to work every single day to just keep our communities going. We owe them a government that protects them. We owe them a government led by Joe Biden. So, a toast, our toast, to our healthcare workers and essential workers. Thank you. Thank you for putting your lives on the line. Thank you for being there for us. And we promise now to be there for you, starting with doing everything we can, everything in our power to elect Joe Biden and Democrats everywhere on November 3rd so we can build back better. Cheers. Honey, I'm gonna need another one of these.
Well, all cheers to that. Thank you so much, Alyssa. I am so relieved to see that you're feeling better. As someone who also had COVID-19, I want to join Alyssa in toasting every essential healthcare worker out there who's working to keep us safe and healthy. Thank you all. But as Alyssa said, it's not just EMTs and doctors and nurses we should be thanking. Our delivery workers, postal workers, grocery store clerks, and every other essential worker out there deserve our gratitude too. Tonight, we toast them all, each and every one. Now it's time to check in with another friend of ours. She has 7 million followers on Vine, 17 million subscribers on YouTube, 22 million followers on TikTok, 14 million followers on Zopflam, and 12 million pals on Joe Blar. Okay, I'm pretty sure we made up the last two platforms, but if they were, she'd be dominating them too. Also, I think Vine may not be around anymore, but who's counting? She's a queen of social media, a star of Netflix's new movie Work It, a co-chair of When We All Vote, and now a guest at our party. Please, everybody welcome Liza Koshy.
Democratic National Convention After Party, how you feeling? Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! I miss people. But power to the people though. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm Liza Koshy, and it is my honor and pleasure to be here with you tonight. So thank you for having me. Now I am so happy to hear everybody saying we need to get out and go vote. Get out and vote. All right, it's time for us to vote. And I hear you loud and clear, all right? That's why I'm dancing for democracy, because we also need to vote, all right? Let's talk about it. We, the people, need to bring this political party to the polls, okay? And to our beloved post office, okay? Okay, so get off that civic booty and let's do our civic duty. Join me. It's time to dance for democracy. To the polls. But really all we do need to turn up, turn out, and put our best foot forward, okay? And that foot belongs to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I am kicking it with them. So hopefully this groove got you to move all the way down to iwillvote.org to make sure that you are ready and registered to vote. Now, if you think you're registered to vote, prove it. You can double check on iwillvote.org to make sure that you are registered and your address is all up to date. And to get involved with the Biden-Harris campaign, you can text UNITED to 30330. Once again, that is UNITED to 30330. Also, those of y'all voting by mail like I am, I know it's hard to get your clean hands on that well-deserved sticker, so if you're looking for one, let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, it takes two to tango. I'm looking at me and you, okay? So let's go, and let's go. Bye.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Simone D. Sanders, and I'm a senior advisor for the Biden-Harris campaign. And I really hate to interrupt the party, but you know the saying, there ain't no party like a Democratic Party, because a Democratic Party don't stop, unless it's for important campaign updates. I think that's how the saying goes. You know what? We're just going to roll with it. This has been an amazing week, right? So many great guests and speakers. But starting tomorrow, the spotlight is on you, the voters, donors, and campaign volunteers. We've only got 75 days until the election. 75 days to send Vice President Biden and Senator Harris to the White House and Donald Trump back to wherever he came from. And we've got a lot of work to do. We have to earn every vote. No one can sit this one out. So luckily, there's a lot you can do from home. First off, we have to make sure you're registered to vote. Text and call your neighbors and help them make a plan to vote, but also to vote early. So pull out your phones right now and text MORE to 30330 for more information on how you can help Team Biden-Harris. Okay? Did you do it? It's kind of hard to see from over here. Did y'all? Okay, hold your... Okay, you know what? I'm just going to assume you did it. 75 days, y'all. 75 days to get this done. So that's all you have for me. Let's finish this party strong. Okay, back to the party. Thanks.
Hey, thanks, Simone. I can honestly say this is just the beginning of my involvement, and I hope the same is true for all of you. We've reached a point in the night where my playlist is looping back on itself, and though I'd be happy to listen to Madonna's Get Together on repeat, and I probably will, I figured I'd hand over the aux cord to a real DJ. His record company is called Mad Decent, which, funnily enough, was the original slogan for the Biden campaign. Push your furniture to the side, everybody. Grab your housemates /pets/plants and get ready to dance with tonight's DJ, Diplo.
Yeah. You guys having a good time? Celebrating Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Let's go. I feel positivity all over the world. We have the power to change the world right now. Let's go.
my mind, the love of me I felt behind. Now I know deep in my mind, the love of me
Just so you know, we're only halfway there.
Now I know deep in my mind, the love of
Tonight was the convention. Now we need to get Joe Biden elected. You guys are out there. We need your help. We need you all to register to vote. If you don't know, check iwillvote.org. It's very important. We need everybody to register to vote. And who we're supporting tonight? Biden Harris. But we need you to vote and register to vote. Y'all ready? Making a party in 4 years. The whole world's watching us. United States of America, we need all your help. We need you to do what's right. Help Joe Biden and Kamala Harris win the election in November. Let's go.
Just be aware that you'll have to share. I want your love. I want tonight. I'm thinking hard, so won't you fight?
I'm gonna go on to somewhere else real quick. Hold on. I'll take it with me. Ready?
I'll be your fantasy, your favorite dish. You stay on my mind, think about you all the time. Got to get to know you well. If you kiss, then I will tell. You stay on my mind.
It's a big party tonight.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me.
Please.
So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older.
Feels like the last 4 years were a nightmare.
Time I was finding myself.
Just wake us up.
Didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost.
DNC. Let's go. We need y'all to vote. Make sure you're registered to vote too. Y'all ready? Listen up. We need a lot more work before November. Y'all ready? We need you to work.
This one I better do with the job. Me, I no get time of the job. Got the cover my face, calling me that. Biggie man, wait, man, what's it gon' G-Wagon, all the Bentley, the girl them, ride the whip, I no fit, die for nothing, man, girl, what's it gon' G-Wagon, all the Bentley, the girl them, ride
USA to the world, let's go.
Die for nothing.
very good song for this message. We need unity and love. Not just in America, but around the world. It's an anthem right here. Remember, we need you to register to vote. Biden, Kamala Harris, let's go. can only get better from here, guys. We're aiming for brighter days. The next 4 years. With Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I've seen Kamala Harris at work here in California. She gets things done. Amazing woman. And of course, Joe Biden. Doing great work for such a long time. I think only he can have the power to really change the direction we're going in America. And we need that change. We need something different. And we got it right here. Biden Harris. 2020. Let's work on 2021. Let's go. Brighter days very soon. We need your help. We need everybody to register to vote. Make sure you're registered and go out there and vote. Almost every state, you can do a mail-in ballot. Make sure you get it sent to you ASAP right now. Fill it out. And let's get Biden Harris into the White House next year.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seemed impossible to face.
2021, guys.
When someone else instead of me always seems to know the way.
Make the right decision for your life, your country, everybody out here. We need better.
And the world's all right with.
And we're gonna get it. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris.
Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Well, that just about wraps up our after party. When you think about it, democracy is kind of like a house party. It's only fun if everybody shows up. And while this is an after party for the convention, it's also a pregame for the fight ahead because voting starts soon. In just 29 days, early voting begins in Minnesota. So we need to make sure as many ballots as possible are delivered and cast with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's names filled in. Of course, from Minnesota to Mississippi, East Coast to West Coast, now until November. We need you to help us cross the finish line. So please text MORE, M-O-R-E, to 30330 for information about how you can do your part. That's MORE to 30330 to find out how you can do more to do your part. Whether it's hosting a virtual event, making calls, or texting voters, think about it. You could be watching Real Housewives while texting Real Housewives in Michigan, Pennsylvania, or down the street from you. No matter how you choose to get involved, do not be tardy for the party at the polls on November 3rd. Yes, I just quoted Kim Zolciak. What can I tell you?